much love, much love and wholeness to you all. This is The Path of a Wise One, and I'm Razir, and here's where I film almost every day of my life, but I document my journey of becoming my best self and being in alignment with my highest good, fulfilling my soul's purpose, in hopes that by documenting this, I inspire you all to do the same as well. So let's get into this vlog. I'm just going to make some food right now, and then I'm gonna head out to a place called Point Mugu, where it's just basically overlooking the water on the PCH, sitting along the cliffsides. So I'm just gonna go out there, chill for a while, do some editing on my vlog, these videos, and then do some other work that I have to do. But starting off, today has been a little bit better, but the past few days have been pretty tough. As in, I've been dealing with a lot of heavy emotional stuff, and I've been working through that. I just take yesterday off, didn't vlog or anything, to just focus on my mental health and my emotional health. So today is kind of like the ending of that, but I'm gonna be doing a ceremony tonight where I'm just letting go of, it's gonna be a burning ceremony, letting go of all things that I've just worked through and that I'm just releasing now. So you'll see that later on in the vlog today. But yeah, today, be productive, but also I want to have a little bit of fun, just get out of nature a little bit. So let's get to it. Another check on the micro rings. It looked like they're almost done now. Looks like it's very, very close for me to be able to eat them. All right, these are just about done now. And then, what do you know, more beans on toast. These are, oh yeah, these are done too. Turn this off. You wanna know how you can tell if only guys live in here? Because we do stuff like this. Walk out with a nice view, drop the trash, get buckets. The only thing missing from that clip was I didn't yell, Kobe. Pretty soon, these greens are gonna be in all of my meals. Quick, I would like to acknowledge how soft-spoken I've been throughout most of this video, because that's what happens to me when I don't really speak that much. Because past 2 days, I've been just focusing on just myself, just focusing on working within myself, working through the emotions and everything. And I kind of forgot that I have to project my voice more on the camera. So, quick reminder for me to, speak up, be loud. It's okay to be heard. And when I don't speak, it's like growing up, I grew up very quiet. I grew up not really speaking unless I actually had something to say. And that just led to me not really feeling the need to speak that often, which led to me being very soft-spoken in life. But I learned how to be more, outspoken, how to be louder, project my voice and everything. I'm still more of a quiet and a very reserved person, but again, this is helping me get out of my shell and just express myself more, embody more of my fullness. So I just had to check myself on that real quick. All right, so just got in the car, got to get some more gas, and then also got to get some more water, because I'm exactly all out. So we're gonna get some water first, then go get some gas, and then head on out to Point Mugu. Then we gotta get that alcohol. $35 later. Let's see, that brought us exactly a little under the half. What do you know? 20077. This shall be my office for the next few hours or so, till the sun sets. Those rocks over there, that's where we're going right now. This bird. How you doing? Okay. Probably saw the dog when I was walking in, but yeah, she just like commented it's a nice view and basically just started a conversation from there. And one intention that I said before heading out here was to just be open to connecting, be willing to connect, and that's exactly what happened. So now I have a potential new friend. They go on a little bit of a tour of these rocks over here that I love going on. So, put it in a wide angle. So you gotta watch your step, but just look at this. So you walk in, just walk over that hill right there. And you got all this right now. I got all this to myself. So everybody everybody's pretty much in their cars and like they're way over there catching the sunset. It's really windy. I hope you can hear me all right. It's probably not going to be too high tide right now, but it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely amazing. Yeah, man, I'm really, I feel fulfilled after that conversation with that new friend of mine, because exactly what I said earlier, I set the intention before leaving, before heading out here, to not specifically meet someone new, but just be open to connecting. And literally that's what happened. I was just walking past her, walking by, and she was laying there with the dog on the blanket. And then she made a comment, we started a conversation. And now we might be going on a hike together, might be coming out here together again. But it's another friend to do stuff with, which is exactly what I've been craving. So I'm really happy. It's really fulfilling to me. And it's at a spot where I love coming to. So it feels even better because now it just kind of solidifies more. It feels like it solidifies more that the work that I'm doing within myself is really, really paying off. Because the energy don't lie. People connect with you for a reason. Energy don't lie. And being that it was a good, healthy connection right after doing this work, right after just setting that intention, again, it's just very fulfilling. So I really, really love it. Let's go even further out on the rocks over there. Let's go over there. Might not be able to hear me, but look, it's getting wild now. Look at this all over here. Woo! Imagine falling in that. Probably good as dead then. Oh, damn, look at that. I don't know what kind of bird that is. What's up, little buddy? You don't know what that by yourself. Splashed. Yeah, the high tide's kicking in now. I don't know what bird that is, but that's very interesting. Man, just all this water over here. Like, this was low tide like an hour ago when I was here. Now it's like, it's really, really getting to be high tide now. Waves are gonna start splashing all the way up here. Yeah, it's gonna be high tide very, very soon. Let's go check out this tide pool right here. Oh, dang, it's slippery. Woo. Yeah, that's slippery right there. Look at this. It's like a sea anemone. Thing, at least that I see in there. Ooh, yeah, that just got me right there. Dang. It's time to get back to the high grounds because I just got splashed. I wish I got that on camera, but I didn't. I was looking at the sea anemone. at sunset. Gorgeous. Probably can't see it. Oh yeah, you can't see it though. I got splashed all of this. I got splashed up right here. But sometimes you just gotta risk it though. Sometimes the water will splash like all the way up here because it just rushes in. Like we got a big wave coming in right here. So it's gonna be, looks like it's gonna be a big one. Yeah, kinda. But man, it's amazing how violent the water. It's so smooth and it gives life and everything, and it's, you know, it's a sustainer of life. But at the same time, it can take life just like that. So man, I have a real big appreciation for water. Not just because I'm waterside. Really is such a beautiful, beautiful day today. Beautiful sunset, the birds flying and everything. It's right on the ocean. There's another spot. This is my other spot that I usually come to pretty often. Point Mugu. This is Point Mugu State Beach. And this unfortunately closes right at sunset. So you might have been able to hear, like in the background, there's a whatever, like security, whoever it is, park ranger, I don't know, who goes around just, you know, telling people the park closes in, you know, X amount of time. I think he said 15 minutes, so I got to get out of here pretty soon, I guess. But I wish this would stay open past sunset because, again, this is just so beautiful. Like, just look at it. Like, I'll never get tired of that view. So beautiful. Yeah, man, just being out in nature and connecting with another person just allows me, it makes me feel more human because I've been so just reserved and kept to myself for so much of my life, especially in my adult years, that I have to, you know, consciously work at connecting with more people and being open and willing to connect with more people. So, yeah, like I'm someone who likes to go to concerts and stuff. I like going to shows and everything, but I don't be out on like the normal scenes that, you know, most other people my age in their 20s, 30s. I'm 30 right now, but most people around my age, like they're, you know, going out to clubs, they drink and, you know, do all this type of different stuff that I just don't do. So it's not hard for me to find friends, but I would say it is more rare for me to connect with people who are on the similar wavelength as I am. But again, I'm not going to be able to find those people unless I'm actually open to connecting with them. So that's what I'm working on. And that's what it felt like today was a win in that category. So yeah, fulfilling today. All right, so I am about to get ready to go back to the car because I guess they're telling people that it's time to go. But I mean, there's still people on the beach over there. You know, they're still chilling and everything, so I might be good. But so actually, you know what? I'm just gonna wait for a little while longer. Just look at this beautiful place. So let's go head on back. Also, there's a hike up those mountains called Chumash Trail. That hike is a workout, but I might be taking y'all on a hike out there sometime soon. Look at all these birds. Flock of birds just flying, look like seagulls. It's really cool. Man, just another beautiful, gorgeous sunset in Southern California. So as the sun is setting, I just want to speak from my heart and say a prayer for each and every one of you guys watching this. Assuming you can hear me okay, but I'm just going to speak from my heart and just pray. And I pray that everyone who is watching this right now, listening to this, I pray that you're all discovering the truth within yourself, and knowing yourself and understanding yourself in every single way that is healthy and beneficial for you. Whether things are tough, whether things are great, everything is going to continue to get better. Just trust yourself, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. Know that everything that you're going through, everything that's going on in the world right now, it's all going to come to pass, and it's all going to come to pass in the best way, in the most harmonious way. So, just trust yourself, trust in the divine, trust that everything is working out, trust that everything that you see in your mind, everything that you see in your heart is all working out, because it has no choice but to work out. Trust. One thing I've been telling myself, trust that things have been flowing very well. So open up that same door within yourself, within your own heart. Trust, and move forward in faith. Move forward in faith and trust, knowing that everything is working out exactly as it should be, exactly in all the best ways possible. May your life be full of love, harmony, wholeness, gratitude, and everything that is good, healthy, and beneficial for you in all aspects of your being. May all your loved ones be in great health, be in a state of love, gratitude, wholeness, and honor, just as you are. Like I said, everything is going to work out. Everything is working out in the best way. Everything is working out in the ways that flow and align with your highest self, your highest good. Everything is programmed. Trust in yourself, be yourself. Let yourself be everything that you already are. Trust and love. Ashe. Now it's time to get back home, get some dinner going. And my time here has been great. It's been wonderful. Get one last view. Sun is going down now. Pardon the dirty windshield, but it's just a beautiful evening. Absolutely beautiful. But let's get back home now, get some dinner going. Just getting home, and look at the moon just peeking out. Just was a new moon. All right. Just got home, about to make some tacos for dinner, and then I got some more editing to do because I'm still working on getting a better schedule down and a better system down with this editing and uploading and everything. So things are slowly but surely moving in the right direction. But again, it's been a beautiful day. Hope the audio came out well because of how windy it was at the beach. But hey, either way, still got at least some good visual footage. So let's keep this vlog going. Got some more things I'm gonna do tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna do the burning ceremony using actually this right here. You can tell it's already been put to good use. So I'm gonna be using that same thing. I'm gonna do a burning ceremony, just letting go of more things that aren't really serving me anymore, that are not in alignment with my highest good. So I usually don't show anybody that type of stuff because it is very personal. But at the same time, I feel my intuition and my spirit telling me that it's more than okay. It's actually encouraged for me to share, because there are people that need to see that type of stuff, because who knows what people are going through, who knows what people aren't aware of yet. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that tonight, and then I'll probably end up the vlog, but for now, let's get these tacos going. Okay, so this is how hungry I was. 6 down, 6 to go. Right, so dinner has been devoured, and now I'm about to start my ceremony. And the first thing I did was pick up my old notebook, because it's right now the only notebook I have that still has any open pages left. But look at what I found. These are old drawings from 2017, I believe. Old drawings where I was going by The Void of Thought. And you might know my other YouTube channel. It used to be called The Void of Thought, but not anymore. I changed it to Razier the Wise One. But look, it started as just simple VOT. And then I thought, wait, hold on, VOT. That OT looks like an Ankh. So what if I just combine all of them? Then I practiced drawing the Eye of Horus. But yeah, this was the final product that came of it. Original. That was the original right there. So that was like a little trip down memory lane where everything pretty much started from my own personal brand. Because I've always had an entrepreneurial mindset. I remember in high school, I was selling Kool-Aid and snacks to people because I wanted to have my own money. And that mentality, that mindset has just carried over year after year after year. And now here I am vlogging. So everything continues to evolve, and I always believe that all the seeds are there in the beginning. And it's just about uncovering those seeds and beginning to water them. And that's how you really grow into the person that you truly meant to become. Getting rid of all the weeds and the clutter that's not supposed to be there. You're getting rid of the distractions and just being who you truly are meant to be, who you truly came here to be. But that's enough of that. I'm going to get into their ceremony. And my ceremonies, they're always there. I never have like a strict rule, like step-by-step routine that I go through. My ceremonies are always usually intuitive, and a lot of them can be similar, but there's always usually some minute differences between ceremony to ceremony. So this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down, that's why I got the journal. I'm going to write down everything that isn't really in alignment with my purpose, whether that's, people that I've dealt with in the past relationships, old habits, and just, anything that isn't really helping me in becoming my best self and me fulfilling my soul's purpose. So I'm going to write it all down. I might say a prayer. I might call in the archangels. I might call in, we'll see. It's going to be intuitive. But the reason why it's going to be intuitive is because every single ceremony that we do, everything that we do to, like, we may call it magic or anything like that, but it's really just reprogramming the subconscious mind. And so that's all that we're doing when we have these ceremonies and these rituals and everything. All we're doing is just reprogramming or programming the subconscious mind. How I see it is ceremonies, they're more of like one-off things where, you may repeat them during, certain times of the year, but rituals are the ones that are really, you repeat either daily or weekly or monthly. There's more, there's a higher frequency of you repeating that same ritual, that same thing over and over. So essentially what I'm saying is rituals are ceremonies that are repeated at a higher frequency. That's how I view them. And ceremonies like this are to reprogram the subconscious mind, that to let go of certain things, get certain things out of the subconscious mind, get rid of those programmings, so that you can then basically replace the old programs and replace them with something new. So this is what we're doing. And then rituals, they're more so like, instead of reprogramming, you're just actively programming to make sure that you're in alignment with a certain thing. So here we're going to be reprogramming the subconscious mind. Okay, so I found a blank page, and now first thing we're going to do is cleanse the energy of my aura, my auric field, and the energy of the room. So let's get to that. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you, spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors. Thank you to everyone, everything, and every being who's with me and on my side. Help to cleanse and purify the space, my field, this entire area. May this area be cleansed, purified, and protected. 10-mile radius. It's now cleansed, clean, and purified and whole. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So now really beginning with the ceremony, I'm just going to enter into a meditative state where I feel into all aspects of myself, and especially what is most alive, what feels most urgent in me right now. So the feelings that come up, the emotions that are circulating within me, and what's hurting, what's painful, and what feels out of alignment within myself, within my own being. So I'm feeling into all that, and I'm not running from it. I'm not judging it or anything. I'm simply sitting with it, allowing myself to understand it, to understand it. And then from there, I give love to it. And then that's when I'll write it down, and then I'll let it go in the fire. We got a little visitor here with us. I see spiders all the time. If you couldn't already tell, this place that I'm living in, I don't really see it as my room per se, because they're like in the closet over there, like that part of the closet, that's all my stuff. But that part of the closet, that's all my uncle's stuff. And then here in this dresser drawer, it's all my uncle's stuff too. And like I said in the previous vlog, this wasn't really this was my only choice as a place to live where I was coming from pretty much. So I'm not gonna get deep into that right now, but I never looked at this room as my room. I looked at it as just a temporary solution to help me move forward. But that temporary solution was more permanent. Well, it's not permanent, but it was more long-term than I thought it would be. But that goes back to just me not really learning my lessons as quickly as I probably could have. But again, that's something that I'm feeling into right now. That's why I feel the need to bring it up. But that's going to be part of the ceremony. So I'm going to write down that and some other things. I won't disclose everything that I'm writing down because that is private and personal to me. But what I am called to do right now is, share this process, share what the ceremony is actually about and the mindset that goes into it. So know that this isn't just, some spiritual mumbo jumbo. No, this is real. Spirituality is real, of course, but this is actual, this is actuality. This is stuff that really changes the fabric of a person's mindset, the fabric of a person's state of being. So it's just as easily as somebody else can change your mind by you being suggestible and them, suggesting certain things in a persuasive way, you can do the same thing for yourself. And this is exactly what I'm doing. So you're witnessing the process, and this is not something that I'm going to be sharing very often. So this is a rare occurrence, a rare sighting for you. And, just take it as you wish. Take it as you may. Also, quick side note, this right here, this old Xbox, and then those boxes, they're all empty, but, the Xbox is actually in here, but those are remnants of what I am getting rid of, because I've been doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of deep cleaning, a lot of decluttering, and just getting rid of a lot of old stuff. I threw out a lot of clothes, old clothes, threw out a lot of just junk and stuff that I found in my car that didn't need to be there anymore. So I threw out a whole lot of stuff, and these few remnants right here, this and these boxes, they're either going in the trash. I tried selling this Xbox right here, but I would only get like $30 from it from GameStop. So we'll see. I'm gonna see a better way to get rid of that. But again, just all in the theme of the ceremony, I'm letting go of things that don't serve me. So I just thought I'd bring that up, because the more trash and the more clutter and the more you hold on to old things, the more you're just letting old thought patterns stay present within you. The more you're letting old energies stay present within you. And you can do, all the ceremonies you want and everything, but if you don't get rid of the things that are physically reinforcing those old programs, then that old program or those old programs, they're just gonna continue to resurface within you. No matter how many ceremonies you do, no matter how many rituals you do, cord cutting ceremonies, burning ceremonies like I'm about to do here, it doesn't matter. If you keep holding on to old stuff, those old programs, those old habits are going to continue to be there. So tomorrow, I'm getting rid of all this stuff right here. It's been sitting here for far too long, and I'm doing this burning ceremony. After I get rid of, the things subconsciously, I'm getting rid of the things, the last few things, physically. So I'd like to start by asking certain questions, and this is where the intuitive part really comes into play, because I sit in the meditative state and I feel for what naturally arises within me. And this time it was a question: what is holding me back? And then second question is, from what? So essentially, what is holding me back, but from what? Now, what is holding me back from being my highest self and living my dreams? And the first thing that came up was old ideals. So now old ideals is what I will be meditating on and feeling into what comes up for me. What old ideals am I holding on to that I don't even realize that I'm holding on to? I release the illusion of perfection. So I just finished writing everything that I'm releasing, and also throwing some affirmations in there too, because again, this is a very intuitive process for me. So it felt right to add in the changes that I'm actively making as well, because I mainly wrote down things surrounding releasing the fear of change, releasing the desire to be comfortable with what was familiar. So I'm releasing all of that. I'm releasing the fear of change, especially, so that I can allow my life to unfold in all the best ways. So the last thing I actually wrote was, I choose to allow my life to change for the better, because subconsciously, that's something that was fear, like the fear of my life changing, because of the fear of it being unfamiliar, of it feeling unfamiliar. That was a big thing for me. So I'm releasing that. And I embrace change for the better. So this is the change that I'm making. This is the subconscious program switch that I'm making. And now lighting the fire, which I will do momentarily, is the key moment. And it's like, how do I explain it? it's a very sensory heavy experience to see what you wrote down, everything that you wrote down, because everything that you write is physically representative of, what's in your mind. So everything that you wrote down, seeing that go up in flames, that's a very visceral experience. That's a very, sensitive experience. And things really change for us. Our neuroplasticity, our neural pathways, our brain and our mind literally change as a result of putting in the work, the physical manual labor to write down. So I accidentally hit the power button, which stops the recording. But the writing, that's writing everything down. That's the manual labor. That's the physical effort that you're putting into doing something. And then lighting that on fire and watching it go up in flames and turning to nothing, go into the universe. That is a visceral experience. That is a very sensitive experience that changes the circuitry in our minds, circuitry in our brains. And so when we do this, it's important, like I was saying earlier, to do the physical work afterwards as well that is required, because this is going to change your mind as long as you allow it to. But if you go back to doing what you were doing before, then you're just going to rewire those same old programmings. So in order to avoid that, it's important to really listen to your intuition and do what is necessary, because now you're operating on a new program. And this new program is leading you to, what you want to experience. So me writing all this stuff down and then momentarily about to burn it, this is the beginning of the change for me. So let's get to the process. I allow myself to release everything that does not serve me. I allow all false programs to be removed from my subconscious mind and my conscious mind and my entire being, my entire auric field. I only allow for things, programs that are helpful and beneficial and healthy for my mind, body, soul, and spirit, and the progression and the evolution of myself, my soul. I only allow for growth in the direction of the fulfillment of my soul's purpose. I allow for expansion, growth, and evolution in alignment with my soul's purpose. I am here to embody my highest self. I am here to be my best. I am here to be of service to the collective. I'm here to be me. I'm here. I am here. I am now. I am present. I am whole. I am complete. I am. I am. I am. Thank you. So allow this to represent everything that does not serve me anymore. Saying goodbye to the old, saying goodbye and releasing everything that is not in alignment with my highest good. I release it, I let it go, and I trust my new path forward. I trust my new path forward. I trust my new path forward. I receive what is best for me. I receive what is best for me. I receive what is best for me in all ways that are healthy and beneficial for my mind, body, soul, and spirit, and all aspects of my being. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I let go of what is not me. I let go of what is not my truth. I let go. I release And I embrace what is me. I embrace what is my truth. I embrace the I am that I am. Thank you. Ashe, 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 I am. Let it go. Let it go. I let it go. I let it go. I let it go. Thank you. I embrace me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you. 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 Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. And with this ceremony coming to a close, I'd like the Palo Santo one more time to officially close this ceremony. Thank you. 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 This is now closed, and the only thing remaining to do is to open up the windows and let all the smoke escape. Let everything out, because we just released. Now it needs a place to go. So that is it for this ceremony. Again, this is more of a rare occurrence that I actually share my secrets, so to say. So I give thanks to you for all those who stuck around to the end of this video. I give thanks. I'll still have my final thoughts to share to end out the vlog, but just thank you. Thank you to those who made it this long, because again, this is a very intimate and vulnerable moment for me. And this isn't something that I share with, many people, but considering that my intuition and my spirit guides have been telling me to share more of myself, show more of myself, it felt right. And I didn't feel any resistance at all in recording and sharing this process. I felt like I was actually encouraged to share this process. So again, thank you. I honor you. I respect you. And I'm grateful for you. Much love. Okay. So final thoughts for today's vlog. I'll do my best to keep this brief and short because I know, especially last video, it was like 10 plus minutes of expressing myself to end it. I want to keep this shorter. I want my vlogs to be shorter, somewhere between like 20, 30 minutes per se. And no, me talking a lot. I don't want that to be like the whole video. So just sharing my final thoughts for today. Today was great, man. Today was great. I already feel even lighter, so much lighter after this ceremony, this burning ceremony. But I didn't get it on camera, but meeting the woman at the beach at Point Mugu, that was dope, because I set the intention to remind myself to be open to connecting with more people. And I held that intention. That's the difference. You can't just set it and forget it. Some you can, depending on how strong you are internally and how, your subconscious programming. Because again, this is something that for me, my subconscious programming has not been conductive or supportive of really being open to meeting new people. But I'm changing that. And so I held that intention, and in me holding that intention, I attracted exactly what I set out for. So I connected with a new friend, and now I feel way more fulfilled. I feel so much more fulfilled because of that. Not just because of the new friend, the new connection, but also because I know that I have the power within myself to actually create my reality. So it's it's really that simple. It's really that simple. Because if you decide what it is that you want, and then you choose to create whatever it is that you desire, and then you trust it, move in faith, and then you receive. That's basically it right there. So I did that, and I immediately saw the benefits. So that's something that I'm very, very grateful for. And then this ceremony, this burning ceremony, I feel I feel so much lighter already, because it feels like I'm just like getting rid of like just the small stuff that stayed there. It's like you clean, but until you deep clean, you don't really know how much more cleaning that you had to do. This is what it felt like. It felt like I deep cleaned my subconscious mind. And I'm sure there's still more, but again, it's those nooks and crannies are going to be hard to get to while I'm still physically here in this location. So that's another reason why I know I need to travel, is to heal. But I mentioned that already, so I won't go into that right now. But as far as where I'm at right now, I feel so much cleaner, so much lighter, so much more just me. I feel so much more me, because the more that I clean the junk that doesn't need to be within my subconscious mind, that doesn't need to be in my auric field, the more of myself I feel. Because that's literally what it is. We already are whole and perfect and complete. Someone's my throat, but we already are whole, perfect, and complete. But it's all the programming, it's all the lies that we tell ourselves, the stories, the false stories that we tell ourselves, that we can't do this and we can't do that, and oh, I'm not good enough for this, and forget all that. That's not true. That's not really you. Well, really you, what is the real you is that the version of yourself that is clear within yourself, that is whole, that is complete as you are. Not the stories that you tell yourself, but no, really understanding who you are and what you came here to do, and just doing it. No distractions, no BS getting in the way, no people getting in the way, just you making progress and moving forward. Of course, enjoying life, because to me, there is no enjoying life without actually fulfilling my purpose. And that's why I always feel when I'm making a decision that isn't in alignment with my highest good and that isn't feeding into my purpose, I always feel so bad. I start feeling depressed and anxious and all kinds of stuff. And that's just, no, my spirit, guys, that's my spirit, my soul, my intuition, everything telling me that I'm off course and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So if you don't get back on course and you stray too far off that course, you're going in the jungle by yourself. We got the tractor beam to pull you back in, but we're only going to pull you back in just enough to make sure that you know you're on the wrong path, and then you got to find the rest of your way back. And that's what happened when I went back to college. I veered off my path, and then I found myself lost, feeling depressed and anxious and stressed, until I eventually found my way back. But by the time I got back on course, I was already bruised and battered and beaten up by all the branches that I had to get through and the spiders that I had to fight through and everything to get back to my path. And then I did it again when I entered into my last relationship. That was the heavy emotional stuff that was coming up a couple of days ago that I had to deal with, that I had to handle within myself. It was one of those situations where in my heart, I felt like I wanted to be with her, and I had genuine love for her. I genuinely loved her, but my spirit, it never gave me that go ahead. It never said, yes, this is the partner for you. It said, if you're going to do this, just, proceed with caution. And I did that, but when it was time to let go of her, I didn't want to let go. And the more that I held on to that, the more drained I felt. I felt good when we were together, but after she went home and after I went home and everything, I just felt like I was being drained. Not by her, but just, again, my spirit guys telling me, yo, you're off course. Time to pull you back. But if you're going to fight and resist, then you're just going to be draining yourself. And that's exactly what I was doing. So, yeah, I came to that realization yesterday as I was doing the work. And then just right now, that's one of the things that I let go. And that's why I feel so comfortable and so free talking about it now. Because before, I had all, I don't even want to get into that right now, but I feel much more comfortable and free and relaxed because I'm free. I'm comfortable and I'm relaxed. So that's just an example of the kind of work that you can do within yourself and how healthy and how beneficial it is. So now, tomorrow, I'm getting rid of all of this stuff right here. Gotta figure out what I gotta do with what I can do with that. I might just take it back to GameStop, get like $20, $30, whatever. But hey, $20, $30 is better than nothing. I know I could probably get more like on Facebook Marketplace or something like that, but do I really want to go through that hassle? Not really. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. But anyways, I'm gonna round it out here. I got another jam-packed day tomorrow. I don't know if I can film all of it. I'm gonna try my best, but I still gotta catch up on more editing because as the time of recording this, I still haven't released a single vlog yet. Can you believe that? I still haven't released a single vlog at this time of recording this, man. So I got to get on my game. I got to get on my A game. I got to be like Kobe dropping 81 up in this thing, man. So I'm going to get to that. I'm going to see if I have any capacity for any editing tonight just to catch myself back up again. But I still got to create thumbnails and create video descriptions and titles and all that stuff. So it's like, man, I see what people mean by saying daily vlogging when you're the one doing everything. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. But hey, we're going to get it done regardless, though. That's just my mentality because I know that doing this right here, right now, this is actively changing my life for the better. So now, like I said, I haven't released a single vlog yet. The next big change for me is actually putting up my vlogs, uploading my vlogs. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that because I know the more I slack on that, the more my spirit guys let me know. So I gotta get on it. And I will. I am. So sending this out with much love. If you want more videos like this where I'm open and transparent and I'm literally documenting my journey of becoming my best self, my highest self, and living in alignment with my highest self in order to fulfill my soul's purpose, then stay tuned. Because they're like, man, it's not just going to be travel vlogs. It's not like, this is something that's way more than that. This is something that is way more than just travel vlogs, going to new places, having fun. No, I'm building something. I'm literally building something. So if you want to stay tuned and see what that is and potentially be a part of it in the future, then stay here. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Stay here, stay tuned. I got more coming soon. We out.